Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the Big Sleepover Moviecast. It's DNA, and although we've taken a couple weeks off from recording one of these movie casts, it's time to get back in as the cold, cold January falls upon us. And let's watch a 90s movie, and let's watch one about New Year's. So if I had had more time, I would have tried to get this out more appropriately. But as it is, I hope you like this one from 2002. An American comedy film directed by Noah Baumbach. Baumbach. Now, if you don't know who that is, he is the co-writer of Barbie, married to the director of Barbie, and has written some other films and directed some other things, and is a often collaborator with Wes Anderson. We'll leave it at that for now. Now, this movie stars Justine Bateman, Noah himself, Chris Eigman, Peter Bogdanovich, Eric Stoltz, Ali Sheedy, John Layer, Dean Cameron, and Annabella Sciorra. Now, if those names didn't help clue you in, it's Highball. Now, this film was released in 2002, but was shot over 6 days in 1997. Baumbach himself did not want this film released. It was unfinished, according to him, and was released against his wishes. Therefore, the film was credited as directed by Ernie Fusco and written by Jesse Carter. Baumbach says, "It was a funny script. It was just too ambitious. We didn't have enough time. We didn't finish it. It didn't look good. It was just a whole mess." Quotes and info from Wikipedia. So although Baumbach is still very much a darling, I guess, of Hollywood, there are a few previous films that might show up here on the movie cast: Kicking and Screaming from 95, Mr. Jealousy from 97, and from 2004, he's the writer of The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, co-written by Wes Anderson. There is a Blu-ray release of this. That's what I have purchased. And I have the title track pulled up and scrubbed all the way back to all the zeros. So let's just dive in, see what's up with this one, see if it's any good at all, and let's ring in the new year. Now, this movie just dives right in with a cold open. So you should hear talking and not see anyone on screen for just a second. That's how you know you are queued up with me. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. A little French to kick us off. Cheers, y'all. Ooh, we're going to see some hardcore sex to begin this film. Into Thin Air. That book, pop book of the decade. I remember my friend reading that. And what is she reading? The still? Or just microbrewing? Speaking of classy, Baumbach is known for writing about the East Coast elite, the ultimate yuppies. Tedious, right? This is someone who's gone to college twice as an English major. I find my own kind tedious. Opening montage, shot by Baumbach or added later. Who knows how they chop this up? He's sworn himself off it, so And of course, because of that, the transfer to the Blu-ray, although it looks pretty good, you can see some video elements. Some decombing going on there, interlacing. There's Baumbach himself, I believe. Mm. Ooh, a shout out. Why is he staring? Baumbach kind of looks like a poor man's Andy Garcia. More tedium. Pretty dark for wheat. Ugh. Wouldn't gag that hard. The wackiness of post Jim Carrey 90s definitely affecting this. Wow. Name drop party. This dialogue is very yuppie to me and not at all cool. Bunch of posers is how this reads. Jesus Christ. These people constantly one-upsmanship and yeah, he's definitely locked into this woman for no reason. Whoops. Mm. You have no security in their building. These types of films, I just don't enjoy. I don't know why. I guess I don't like these kinds of parties, especially with people I don't know. I don't want to force this kind of conversation. Jesus. Yeah, you can kind of smell the cocaine in the room here, can't you? Fidget McFidgety. What? This jazzy backtrack. I wonder if that's what Bombach envisioned. But I mean, obviously, he's inspired by the dialogists. I mean, narcissistic of the writer to just sit there and listen to his actors say his lines. Oh, thank you. Let the gossip start immediately. All of y'all? Woody Harrelson, baby. He definitely matured his writing going into Wes Anderson collabs. It was co-written by Wes Anderson, but Life Aquatic is high concept. Okay, and this is not, but this is like, Metropolitan. Probably highly influential. Magic Dawn. Now, Sheedy there is playing herself in this. Of course, Brat Pack star. And that is, again, that would be another homage of all this. Not homage, but influence. So sassy. No TV, no music. Let's just play a game. Let's just talk to each other. In your 20s, okay. If it's prelude to sex. Ugh. I know it's supposed to be tedious, though. Yeah, these people who get so involved with each other. My God. Wow. What? They have a poop thing? As in they butt fuck or she shits on his chest? That's probably it. But everyone's smoking because smoking is cool. Yeah. In Germany. Uh, but who would stay? I wouldn't stay. Maybe this is the first time. But this is staying is a young man's game. Old people, we've lost the time to waste. Now, as a filmmaker, there's some questions here. Obviously, he's a writer first. Now, again, just look at him sitting there intently listening to the actors deliver the lines. Because he's directing and acting, but he's really just paying attention. See, he's staring off, but he's intently listening. Always watching the center of the action and knowing what's going to happen rather than being in the moment. There's that yuppie dialogue straight out of Metropolitan. Now, how and why did Sheedy agree to do this? Out of her own megalomania? I mean, now I wonder why he wants his name removed. He's now a popular, in fact, he's a power couple in the modern film industry, which is one marketed towards the biggest audience possible, which is the most fair way to say it. It does not want to be offensive, for better or for worse. And as such, many people find it not as moving, entertaining, worthwhile, credible, or whatever. Some might say that you might be prouder of this unfinished work than you would be pandering. But I'd sell out too in a heartbeat. Now, Noah is previously married to Jennifer Jason Leigh, including probably around this time he was dating her. Or at least, hanging with a Sheedy-like person. And now is married to Greta Gerwig. So he is one who knows and chases probably the star power. You know what we call those, don't you? It's star with an expletive after that, in case you didn't know what I was getting at. But I guess he has deserved it, right? And being a successful writer gives you an intellectual edge, doesn't it? Or at least that's what we all thought, getting English degrees. Yeah, his brown bathwater. God, he's wooden and staring her down. Angry little men. I've known lots of them. Come on, Don, give us something here. And Don looks like he could be related to Homer Simpson. Or not Homer Simpson, sorry. Mr. Burns' voice actor, Harry Shearer. But Dean Cameron, who that is known best for the Summer School, Ski School, and Ski School 2 movies, which are fantastic, by the way. That's your preps versus your burnouts, but in a mountain environment. We're skiing for the lodge or whatever, the mountain itself. Those comedies, boob comedies, but occasionally had people like James Brown do music performances. So a little before the movie cast's current era. Did he unzip his fly? Okay, no. It was exciting. Coincidentally, there's some skis. All right, party number 1 is over. So this is a triptych or 3 vignettes, 3 parties, tres felicidades. Oh, the neighbor lady's coked up again. Yeah. What's in that vial around her neck? Oh, wait, cocaine. And lots of it. Except that I drained it all. Yeah. Kid was into it. Is she a witch? She divorced? Okay, yeah. Nice, it. I'm a bitch. To play a lovable bitch is a really hard move. And it oftentimes means you'll have to be soft. Mm. Nice. Bogdanovich hitting it up. Puka. Yep. Oh, that's a good film. One of my mom's favorites. He's dressed as what? Yeah, I knew that joke was coming. This is why I wanted it buried. There you go. Writer of Barbie, y'all. Dressing like Hitler. In a... Oh. So edgy. Oh no. More reason to hate him, right? The two accidental rivals. He's flirting well. I see how he snagged himself Greta. That was a good fuck read. To read fuck and to make it work is a rare talent. See previous episode, The Long Kiss Goodnight. There you go, the anarchist. That's not how that works. Not anarchist, sociopath. That's his joke. He just put it on a mustache and was entirely unaware. I mean, you could say you're 80s guy. That's more of an excuse. In this case, he's not really denying it. Oh, and they love each other. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. The cars are still cool. I know it's 97 or whatever, but the cars are definitely still cool. This is a better vignette. It's raw. I'm liking these characters a lot more here. I mean, he could just say he's Charlie Chaplin. Clearly, he loves Charlie Chaplin. Who doesn't? Every director, writer, director, everyone in the history of the world should love Charlie Chaplin, especially his non-Little Tramp roles. You know, The Great Dictator is fantastic, but the last three pictures he made are also fantastic. Again, not going to be watched on this movie cast, but I would love to rewatch a few of those, and I probably will. I'm just curious, is that character, is he gay? Or was he dating Sheedy? Now he's dating Catwoman? They really thought that was funny in the costume, huh? In fact, I'm now 100% sure he regretted dressing as Hitler, and that's why he took his name off this, because this is still better than, I would say, 99% of modern films. And it's, you know, by Moviecast era standards, it's okay so far. I like where this is going. I need a little more dark, and I need a little more tension. He's making fun of him, but he's down to hang. So he only dates actresses, I see. Starfucker. Really? There it is. Ha, okay. Well, I'm going to give him credit then for writing something just to use that term. Someone else is fucking her. Ray Dawn being the daughter of Tommy Chong. Mm, damn. People want to fuck at this party, so some hottie is to spare too. There's an innocence to this character, isn't there? That's the correct answer. Cocaine. Already had powerful friends in 97, didn't he? Uh, can't do a John Wayne. It's really hard to do a John Wayne. You can do the cadence, but it's hard to get a good John Wayne. It's like a Christopher Walken. Go ahead and try. You just end up sounding strange. Darts, baby. Nothing going on. Well, here we go. We have a dangerous setup here. Well, smart enough not to put it on the door, but that could have been hilarity. Did they just bang and she came back already? Now, Ray Dong, for many of us, and including here on this movie cast, we will be seeing her again in her height of beauty, maybe, arguably, in Commando. Once we finally get around to doing some of the Schwarzeneggers. Yeah, damn. Just more women coming here. Oh, okay. Aw. What's up? Ralph Nader. Why is he crying? Yeah, they're on some serious drugs. Yeah, wow. Okay. But no actual sex here. Why would he agree to go with her unless he's just down to bang? Ray Dong was banging someone else on the toilet. So fair enough. The swingers. I like her energy here. Yep. And because of this, the director dressed as Hitler as they make fun of third world people dying of poverty related illnesses. Edgelords. Now, again, it's not really, it's not that funny, but I would just say it's more meh. Actually, she's seducing me with the energy she's putting into this. But yeah, she has too much energy. Also, I would not be able to match that. I would be more chill. He's wearing leather pants, which you can hear on the audio. But yeah, why is he agreeing to do this? I don't know. I guess why not? He's tried to score seconds. God. He did bang Ray Dong Chong, though. Good for you. Okay, so that ends. Okay, here we go. Felix is dead. And the last party will be New Year's. Literally the last party of the year. Into the World party. Stay tuned for that film if you get that reference. Oh. So he's not dead, but what? Got a bear claw necklace. Oh, accident. Okay. This guy's such a terrible actor, though. Even as like a Hollywood bro in New York. Who looks like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. Noon. Okay. Okay. Wicked Ale, proudly displayed. So he had an accident and now he's what? Brain damaged? Because he end up staring while they fuck. Mm? Someone's upgraded herself. Andy Garcia Jr. I'm going to say Andy Garcia has a patent on that hair follicle hanging down, right? Pacino, maybe? Pacino? It's a little bit of the pale Pacino in there. Okay, Boggs, get it, baby. I mean, this guy's much more enjoyable now when he's not being weird in a relationship with that other girl who was nice and he should have stuck with. It's like a eighth rate Keanu Reeves. What I would love to see in this role. He was gearing up for The Matrix. That's not the joke. So that's an inappropriate joke, but that's not the joke. Those of you who are young and are just hearing that line for the first time, it's, there was a popular saying, which I won't quote here, and that's what it's a spoof of. It's not just ridiculous for ridiculous' sake. But the Jim Carrey influence here is unmistakable. And the fact that that actor resembles the modern comedian, what's his face? Oh, I don't know. I'm terrible with names, but okay. I wish people would go on diatribes like this. I love a good chew out from an intelligent woman. This is how you edit yourself into it. And yet he's calm about it, right? Because I guess they are friends and he's just going to let it ride. I think he is gay. I guess that's the. Maybe. Since Radon ended up having sex with the dinosaur. Diane would be my dream woman. I like her aggression. I would be him, though. And I would be very disturbed by the man who's staring at me. There's no reason to stare. Like, you can sit with me, but just because I'm going to chew a butterscotch instead of suck on it. I see what he means by unfinished, though, and who knows what version this is. And this is like B-roll level in this particular scene, but it's funny ish. Could be done better by Jim Carrey, who also asked for a sip in Me, Myself, and Irene. Yeah, he definitely Garcia from the side. Mm. What? Okay. She's moved on to brag about the situation. Pretty good. Pretty good. But where's the other drama going to come from? Is anybody going to die? Is there any seriousness to this young urban yuppie party, the party club? Yeah, so that's a Keanu Reeves. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I mean he's not selling the dialogue enough. He does work at a record company using that coat hanger, baby. Anything that works. She remembered. Oh man. If you've ever been shocked, here we go. Here's the dark side. He's going to die. Being shocked is like that. I've been shocked a few times, one time pretty bad, and it does give you that whole shaken through your body feeling. I was able to always let go though. I mean, what is he staring off and looking at? Small, frail people do not get sweaty. Us biggins, especially climbing up some steps, definitely do. Bucket of washers. There's a writer's line. This is actually what friendship is like. This is how you really bond. You need someone, you know, reminds me of my best friends where we'd have these little asides because it was full trust. Anxiety is a bitch. There she goes. Yeah. Obviously the Dumb and Dumber Brotherhood here. Now what happened to him? Are we gonna get to know? What a fucking statement. He does have the vaguely Italian American lacrosse heritage of the Northeast yuppies, doesn't he? Unhand me. You carpetbagger. Okay, so he definitely has brain damage from something. What, though? We don't know. Stroke? Either way, they just accept him, I guess. Mm, and he's dead. Okay, so here's your drama. The Party Club. Okay, get it, brother. Well done. Falsetto's hard. What? He's good. He's good. God, it's hard. It's hard to sing like that. Good world. Day. The moonlight. Away. Yeah, I can't even get up close to that register. Okay, I'm close, but. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Who's this goddess back here, by the way, who took a lover at Halloween but is now in mourning? She would be where I was putting mine. The sarcastic biatch. There you go. Me. Oh. Yep, he's still dead. Nope. It's a good shot. It's kind of little baby Bruce Campbell. Again, nowhere near as studly or sexy, but no one is. Yeah, and there's an innocence to him. Don't go to sleep, bro. You have a concussion. They're in his bar. How cute. Okay. It was cute. And they got someone to sing this. Okay. I see why Wes Anderson and this guy gets along. I see why they say he's king of the yuppies. This is so lighthearted, though. This is why he was able to translate into other things. We're missing a depth. We're missing a sexual intensity of some things we'll eventually end up watching on this movie cast of the 90s, some more indie films and dealing with darker themes. I mean, this is cute. And it's happy. And at the end of the day, everybody loves each other. So, cool. But, I don't know. I don't see this being a classic. You do a Google search for 90s New Year's films, and this is one of the ones that pops up. But is it really that good? Very debatable answer to that question. Now, why Noah Baumbach was so upset about this? It's got to be the Hitler jokes, a little bit of making fun of slow people, a little bit of making fun of starving children, to be specific. You could call him a starfucker. He obviously was obsessed with that idea, and he was obviously one himself, and he obviously had friends who were, and probably more intensely. That's why you go there. You go there and you size it up. You whip it out and you size it up in LA. And sometimes it works, man. Sometimes you go on. Back to what I was saying. There's no lasting power here. I don't really have any interest in watching this again. It wasn't that clever. It wasn't that edgy. The music was okay. I'm guessing if this was his intention, which seems likely because again, his friendship with Anderson, who was hyper neurotic about that. But yeah, the writing wasn't that good. The filmography, the cinematography was video. It looks like. Or like Super 8 or something, Oh, special thanks. Brewing company. Okay. Stolichnaya Russian flavored vodka. There's your credits for the songs. I don't know a lot of these people, but again, why would I? Oh, Noah. Dean Wareham, huh? Well. The actor himself who sang the first song. Well, that was interesting. There's a lot of promise here. Let's work our way back organically through his previous films of the 90s. And let's see what brilliance we can uncover. At some point, as a teaser, if you're still listening to this, I do want to do some 90s coming of age films, some really rare gems, and particularly spearheaded by one I think is absolutely brilliant. And if you can't tell, I have a type, and my type is verite, and my type is verite with a dark edge and dark humor and failure and uncomfortableness, but not boofa, just dark because it's real. And then the humor comes out of that. So I like it to come full circle. It doesn't end. It's not a tragedy. It doesn't end on death. It comes, everything's a circle. So as we swish the wine from one side of the glass, it's sad. From the other side, it gets, happy. And I like it to come up, pretty high on both scales. But I don't want it to be a farce, and I don't want it to be, a genre picture. And you'll see what I mean when we get into it. It's, coming of age is the genre. So, okay, fine. But the truth behind it is what really makes it. And with that, good night.